Andy Destroyer Ruiz Jr.
Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz are finally set to face off, but there's been a change in the schedule. The pair was scheduled to meet on August 13th at Crypto.com Arena, Los Angeles, California. However, according to the latest information, the date has been reset to September 4th. What brought on the change? Is this due to Andy Ruiz's injury or due to a purse dispute? Will this brutal match be held as scheduled or will it be postponed? Everything will be in today's video. But before we start, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. The long-anticipated bout between Andy Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz has been scheduled to take place on August 13th this summer, but that date's been rescheduled for a short time. According to the latest news, former unified heavyweight champion Andy Ruiz Jr. will be taking on former two-time world title challenger Luis King Kong Ortiz on September 4th in Los Angeles, California. The fight will occur at the Crypto Arena, formerly known as the Staples Center. There are many reasons for this change, but perhaps 4 reasons below are considered the most rational. Number 1. Andy Ruiz's injury. Fans of this sport are eager to see the return of Ruiz, who has not fought since May of 2021 when he beat Chris Arreola in his first match since losing his heavyweight title to Anthony Joshua. Despite defeating the tough boxer Arreola, Andy Ruiz received a pretty serious leg injury.
Oh, another exchange. Ruiz.
With this injury, he had to have surgery and had a rather long treatment and recovery period. It's not certain whether Ruiz's injury has fully recovered or not, but this greatly affects his training and his competition. For a boxer, the flexibility of the legs is extremely important. And Ruiz has lightning-fast hands, but if his legs are problematic, then it would be detrimental for him in the match against King Kong Ortiz. Second is contract terms. A rather reasonable assumption is made that terms of the contract are inconsistent and controversial, especially regarding division of purse bids. If it's not satisfactory, there'll be much debate and negotiation to come with the final number. Many matches have had to be postponed due to the difference in the distribution of the purse. For example, the contract between Tyson Fury and Dillian Whyte.
Come on, Dylan. A bit forward, mush.
Dillian Whyte was absent from the pre-match press conference. Furthermore, Dillian's side has always kept silent before Tyson Fury's provocations, silent before the audience's predictions.
In a different way, just over a minute to go in the...
Many people also think the match will not take place. Finally, the reasons given were inconsistency in the contract and disparity of the purse. Therefore, the delay of the match scheduled between Ruiz Jr. and Luis Ortiz is completely possible. However, both of these boxers are keeping silent, so it's just a reasonable prediction. Third, Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Usyk's match schedule change. Another reason considered to explain the change is due to a change in the schedule of the rematch between Usyk and Anthony Joshua.
Alexander Usyk putting on the performance of a lifetime. Back on
Joshua was dethroned as heavyweight by the Ukrainian pound-for-pound star Usyk in September of 21 in front of over 60,000 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England, and it was a memorial evening in boxing's marquee division.
Boy, there's your answer from Usyk, and a jab backs Joshua up again.
But Usyk's punches are not as hard as they were earlier, though.
Straight up with that left hand.
Soon after, Joshua got his chance to reclaim all 4 belts with a rematch, and it was scheduled for July. However, it was recently rescheduled for August 20th, and this match, considered one of the biggest heavyweight rematches in the history of the sport, Usyk versus Joshua 2, billed as Rage on the Red Sea, would take place nearly 3 years from the historic Clash on the Dunes event at the Diriyah Arena that saw Joshua reclaim his heavyweight crown against Andy Ruiz Jr.
Most important moment of your career?
Hello everybody, people. As I always said from the get-go, stay hungry.
In addition, promoting media and ticket sales are main factors to organizing a boxing event. Therefore, the match between Ruiz and Ortiz being held later is quite appropriate.
Andy Ruiz Jr.
Fourth, it's a day off. Another rational reason is that the date has been changed to better accommodate viewers and attendees in the United States. Given that September 5th is Labor Day in the U.S., meaning people will have the day off, the fight's now been rescheduled for Sunday, September 4th. Will this brutal match be held as scheduled, or will it be postponed? There's many reasons for the change of the date between Ortiz and Ruiz Jr., but perhaps these 2 boxers are both physically and mentally prepared for a fierce confrontation. For Andy Ruiz, this fight is his first in 15 months, and he'll come in with a new trainer for the second time in 2 fights. Ruiz is now training with Alfredo Osuna after he parted ways with Eddie Reynoso. Ruiz's preparation was quite good, and he took his practice very seriously. It can clearly be seen in his last fight against Chris Arreola. Ruiz pelted Arreola with combinations in the middle and late rounds with the backing of his old trainer, Eddie Reynoso. Ruiz also altered his diet to achieve peak performance. Ruiz Jr. has been showing off his incredible body transformation lately by following a new and improved training program.
I know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up.
If Ruiz maintains this preparation and determination, he'll be able to fight at a higher tempo than Ortiz, recover faster, and be more resilient. With a replenished focus and a new trainer, Andy Ruiz is probably ready and serious to train for the upcoming match against Ortiz, regardless of this leg injury. And of course, after showing a greater commitment to his training, it's evident Ruiz would remain a force in the division overall, regardless of the outcome of this epic match. For King Kong, he's always very well prepared, both physically and mentally, to deliver a reminder he remains a threat to the upper echelon of the heavyweight division. He's been waiting for this fight for a long time, and it seems he's always ready to take on anyone who dares to challenge. King Kong's enthusiasm is shown in consecutive and grueling matches, especially his most recent match on New Year's Day against Charles Martin. Ortiz badly buckled Martin with an overhand left that left him dazed in the corner. Then Ortiz unloaded with a bundle of punches that sent Martin down to one knee. In a bizarre sequence, Martin's left glove was tied up in the ropes after the knockdown until the referee freed him. Do you think this brutal fight will go on? Who do you think will be the winner? Would it be by KO, TKO, or UD win? And at what round will the match stop? Leave some comments below and let us know. And thanks for watching. And be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and tap that bell icon so you never miss another update from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.